now we're at the point where we are going to add a slide to your presentation. I'm going to go up to where, can you see over here on the top left-hand side right here? This is one area where you can add a slide. So we're going to click on the little down arrow next to the plus. And what we're going to use the title in body slide for what we're going to do. So I'm going to click on that and add it. So up here where it says click title, this is where you're going to put your topics. And you probably used or you may have used um, this animal research graphic organizer right here. So we already put the animal name on slide one, a picture of the animal on slide one. So where does this animal live? So in your slide, up at the top, you are going to put in where, this is what I'm going to put in, where seals live. Okay, and the other thing you're going to do, and this is very important about presentations, is you can't think of a presentation as though it's a book report. You're not putting in paragraphs of information on a slide. Presentations or in slides are supposed to be very visual and the text is supposed to be very simple. So one good thing to use on slides is a bulleted list. So you can't actually see my bulleted list. So I'm going to click in this text box right here. And then can you see where these three dots are, where it says more? I'm going to click on there. And what you are looking for is this button right here. That is how you can create a bulleted list. So that's what we're actually going to use. So what you're going to do is, based on your research, you're going to put in bits and pieces of information on where your animal lives. Okay, now I want you to keep in mind I have not done any research on this, so I'm kind of winging it at this point. Okay, I'm making stuff up too. So once you type like a piece of information, you press the enter key and it creates another bullet for you. Now, it doesn't mean you have to have 15 bullets of information. All you're putting in here is the most specific, important information for the person looking at your presentation. Okay, now, of course, we're going to add a picture. This text box is really big, so I'm going to go to the right-hand side. I am going to grab onto this handle right here, and I'm going to shrink this in. And I'm doing that because I want to put pictures here. I'm going to follow the same routine that I did before. I am going to go up to Insert, Image, and I'm going to search the web. Okay, so based on your research, you'll know where your animal lives. So seals habitat. I'm just going to put habitat for now. Ooh, I like the fact that they had a map too. I don't know if you just saw that when it popped up, because that's a good idea. Is it okay if I think these guys are cute? All right. So this is kind of cool because I do know that they live on um, seals. They like to live on rocks. So let's put that in there. Right, and you can put in, I'd say 2 to 3 pictures. Um, any pictures that support the information that you put, the text information that you put. You know, the other thing you can do too is the information, the bulleted list you just have, you can actually go ahead and select it and you can make it bigger. You should make it as big as you can possibly make it so that people can see it. Should be, simple text, very easy to see. You can go ahead and change the background of your slide like we had done on the title slide. It's entirely up to you. Just remember that the pictures and the text should support each other. Okay, that's it for this one.